All right, a couple of months ago, a delegation of Bahraini officials arrived in Israel for a diplomatic visit. And now, for the first time ever, a synagogue has gone on a mission to the Gulf state. The president of the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding, Rabbi Marc Schneier, just returned from the historic visit in Bahrain, and he's here to tell us more. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this visit. What came out of it?
Well, I've had this relationship with the Bahraini king since 2011. The many meetings we've had in Bahrain, the many programs we've worked on together. And every time he says, Rabbi, why don't you bring members of your community to visit Manama, to visit the capital of Bahrain? So on Rosh Hashanah, I made the announcement to the congregation, the Hampton Synagogue, and we were overwhelmed. I limited the group to between 18 to 20 people.
And you had a lot more people that wanted to go on this trip, I imagine.
Of course.
Well, tell us a little bit about, I mean, this relationship. It seems unlikely, right, that a Jewish community would be having a close relationship with a Gulf state leader. I guess, how did it begin, and what was the point of this trip happening?
Well, it's not about a Jewish community having a relationship with a Gulf leader. It's about my having a relationship with the King of Bahrain. I head up the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding. It's a foundation I established 30 years ago. In the United States, we are known as the national address for the strengthening of Black-Jewish relations. And globally, we are seen as the international address for the building of Muslim-Jewish relations.
Okay.
So we pioneered this issue, Muslim-Jewish relations, 12 years ago. And as a result of the work that we've done, I was able to engage
and make this trip happen, essentially.
And to make this trip, not only this trip, but in terms of my relationships with the leaders of the other Gulf states as well.
Now, here's my question for you. What was the reaction of the Bahraini public? I'm assuming this was some big news in the state, no?
I think they were very excited to welcome this delegation, this Jewish community delegation from the States. I met with the Minister of Tourism. We hope that our mission would inspire other congregations and other Jewish communities, not only in the States, but around the world, to follow suit. So it was all very positive, very productive. And let's remember that Bahrain has a Jewish community. There are 37 Jews that live in Bahrain. Bahrain is the only state in the Gulf that has a synagogue, that has a Jewish
and not many
cemetery.
people know that. So, I mean, that must have been an incredible trip that you guys went on. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us about it.
My pleasure.